fluffy puff. Me, I got a no Amazon search a slush machine. She got on Bottega Percy feet, look like bamboo leaf. You know I'm a can't call me your majesty. She say I'm the man in her dream. I'm her fantasy. You know you ain't find nothing. Boy, stop asking about it. You might catch little bro ballin'. He Bryce Maxby. Thought she was gonna be my Valentine. Better look next year. Watch me. Only good f***ing cooking. Watch Matilda. Watch me drive the farm with my kneecap. Before they close it, fix my fingers. Goodness, he took my swag to Woodward. I gotta keep that boy my only good look. Look go.
Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Well, Washington Wizards coming to this one following a loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Lillard with it, picked up by Edwards, and it's Carrington missing. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Driving inside. Rebounded by the Wizards. Pass to Coulibaly. Poked loose. Stolen by Wilson. Out to the right wing. Here's McDaniels. That one's in, his first shot this game. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. 6 to shoot. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Shoots it. Coulibaly, no good. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe gave me a few minutes to catch up, and we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Dillingham. It's blocked. Here's Wilson. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Coulibaly. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First personal foul.
It's on Anthony Edwards. The Wizards shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he finally knocks one down. Here's Minnesota. Now Dillingham. Pass to McDaniels. Screen by Şengün. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Now here's Lillard. Now Sarr. Back to Lillard. Lock at 6. The 17-footer. Sarr's shot is off.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Minnesota leading by 3. Dillingham with it. Şengün inside. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Pass to Bassey. Wide open look. And he hits the jump shot.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
Edwards looking it over. Over Smart. Knocks down the 10-footer. Edwards got his second bucket tonight.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Dillingham. Still yet to score. On the wing, Koulibaly. Pass to Bassey. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
The shot by McDaniels, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
A miss that time would have put him up.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
The shot by Wilson, no good. Washington trailing. Three-pointer, Lillard. They get the rebound. Outside for Smart. The Wizards working the ball around now. Pass to Koulibaly. Another shot. Smart misses.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Here's Alexander Walker. From outside the arc, hits it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Smart. Still scoreless. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Stewart up top. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Wizards trailed by 4. And the layup's good off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And it's Washington's ball. Martin from outside. It's hauled in by Stewart. 16 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's the 3. Washington with the rebound. From the wing. Doesn't go for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves lead by 2. We'll get right back to the action.
15.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the... the basket. It feels like these guys... guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David.
Well, Gafford uses his size to reach out and delete that attempt.
Comes up empty down low. Wizards trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game is the first and last of their homestand. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And good read by Edwards, playing at his pace and carving out space for that shot.
Here's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Edwards careening his way to the rim.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Oh, that's blocked. Wing shot on the way. Rebound, Washington. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Out to Edwards. "17-foot shot on the way. Wizards trailed by 6. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
It's pretty much not how they would defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
There's the 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Minnesota leading by 3. And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Edwards. Rebound, Washington. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Sarge. Not loose. It's stolen by Edwards. A crossover. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 9.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And again, Washington no good. Minnesota in the lead. To the wing on the left. Poked away. Here's Koulibaly. Top of the key jumper, no good. Now Dillingham. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Alex Song. The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Wizards have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. Wizards trailed by 7. Lillard outside. Pulls up on the wing. Count that one. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Timberwolves leading by 5. Dillingham with it to the inside. Here's Şengün. Buries it down low.
Great timing and a really good read there from Şengün. Spaces the floor and is rewarded.
Back to Lillard. All sorts of time. Dillingham with the rebound. So it's the Timberwolves now. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. Bounce pass from Alexander Walker. Washington with the rebound. Lillard outside. Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Bassett. Şengün covering. Smart wide open. He fires. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Smart's got his first basket of the night.
And just playing aggressive basketball. Smart taking what's his out there. You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Lillard outside. From 18 feet away. Good on the jump shot. He's got 9.
Good to see Damian Lillard take a more proactive approach to getting his teammates involved here in this one.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Dillingham with it. Off target from three-point range.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
They grab their own miss. And Şengün throws it down.
Not giving up on the play. Şengün locked in.
Now here's Lillard. "11 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. Can't nail the jumper. And so it's Minnesota bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get you back to the action after this break. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Minnesota leading by 7. And here's Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
they should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Saw. Here's Carrington. Lets the three fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Carrington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. It's not going to go for him. It's his sixth miss. He's 5 for 11. Rebound, Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Tries again. And it's good on the way in. He's got 11.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Edwards. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Screen by Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. Over Saul. Out to the wing. Pass to Carrington. With a tie.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Substitution.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Dillingham. Here's Edwards. Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Wizards passing it around. And that one is hammered home.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
He doesn't hit that one.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
Outside for Smart.
Don't tell me you're in the game, bro. We're back in the game.
Yeah, I'm in the game, bro.
With the drive. Wilson grabs the
Higger.
board. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They lead by 7. That bucket in no time at all.
Text me whenever you get done. Or not.
McDaniels got 7 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Back to Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Smart. Off the run. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
The shot by McDaniels, no good. Wizards trailed by 10. Takes it inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 6.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. Timberwolves leading by 8. Watson the screen. Plenty of space. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And it's Washington's ball. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
No, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now Dillingham to the paint and stolen by Song. Taken away. Fast break, here they come. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Here's Edwards. Edwards holding off the D and converts. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Timberwolves?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he sinks the second. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. That's a 2 from Lillard. Minnesota with the rebound. Edwards with it. He's got 19. Pass to Şengün. Here's Dillingham. And stolen by Song. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. And it's Martin missing. Launches a 3. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of the 7. Wizards trailed by 11. Driving to the basket. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Using that length, Şengün timing the block.
Edwards can't hit. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game. 23 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Şengün with the ball. It's stolen by Martin. Knocked away. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 9. And we'll have the start of a four.
The Timberwolves, 51.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Wizards trailed by 9. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Number 5. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves.
Free throw good, Stewart.
So much about Stewart comes through his toughness, and you get physical with him. He has no problem getting physical right back.
Pass to Watson. It's rebounded by Hayes. And the Wizards Wizards with possession, trailing by 10. Wizards passing it around. Now Humphries with the teardrop. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced. Player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Pass to Gafford. Got a piece of it. Now here is Humphries. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Gafford with the steal. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Smart. Wizards trailed by 10. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta.
And you like to see since the half now. He's finally starting to come around.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Watson. It's Edwards on the wing. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Misses the three. Minnesota leading by 7. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
No good on the quick three. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Pass to Hayes. Smart with the ball. 6 to shoot. Minnesota with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead early. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
On the court.
It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. Wizards trailed by 7. Back to Lillard. Right wing. Puts it up from 17. And another miss by Washington. Timberwolves leading by 7. Back to Edwards. From the arc. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And again, Washington no good. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. Buries it from three-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
So it's the Timberwolves now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Count that bucket.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
From about 19 feet. And that's good for 2. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. So both teams making some changes here. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Wizards trailed by 10. Lets it fly from 18. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
That's a 2 from Lillard. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got the lead up to 13 now for Minnesota. Here's Lillard. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Muscling in for the basket. Lillard showing that mental toughness to get in there.
He gets it in there. Dillingham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points. That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
You know, Lillard works so hard on the offensive end of the floor. It's really what helps him get going like this.
Takes a 3. Wilson grabs the board.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Lillard with it. Defended now by Dillingham. And that one's good. Lillard.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
.55 seconds left in the 4th quarter. A shot by Wilson, no good. And Washington has possession. 8-point game. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That's a tip of the cap there, always wanting to take the big shot for his team. Lillard makes more than his fair share.
And stolen by Lillard. For the finish, money!
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Dillingham. Here's Şengün.
Like, yo.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They trailed by 5. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot is an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm.
Seen this bad little John, she was perfect. I let her push the foreign right now, is she worth it? Ballin' in the middle of the club, no mercy. I don't wanna liquor cause I've been drinking that dirty. Bring the ace by the case, my niggas with me. Bring some ice for my cup, I drink with me. Diamond, 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 diamonds I'm familiar with this.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A shot by Wilson.
Smart move.
Edwards.
Smart move.
Edwards.
Yeah, smart move.
Pass to McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Need to get a shot off here. Dillingham. Here's Dillingham. Here's Schengen.
I have to get it in motion, get it in motion. Listen to Quick on the radio, then what the days. Balancing options, getting in so many ways. So many plays, I ended up playing it safe. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Watching you is making me vomit. I'm dominant, juggling how many flows. Please don't compare me to none of these. I touch it and turn into dominant gold. All of the time that I spend on myself is in silence. I'm ducking and dodging these. Slide on you. You thought that I ran out of. That's when it's time to making them. Got nothing to prove. The way that I'm killing the mic. Couldn't imagine this happening back when my mama was making the stew with the rice. Enrolled in college for only like half a semester. I knew that it wouldn't suffice. Said that I'd easy be here and jump on my destiny. Couldn't have proven them right. I have to get it in motion. Let's 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 get it in motion.
Make nobody stress me, I'm on the wave right now. When I get to, I have to flex, not to chill right now. I do my thing my way, I do hold my side. A million value tell you with the ball, it's a normal thing. What's up? Show my support, I give them a big power, now wisdom they make you the gotta. Choka, I'm a little tiosa. Sometimes I dey feel like a burner in my head.
I was on the field. I was never playing for the under 18. Now it's 18 carat, that's another AP. 8 cribs in my name and a couple AMGs. Send your allocation, put your
Lillard deciding where to go with it. From outside the arc. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Well, Clark, Lillard scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball and his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his three ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the three-point line tonight, guys.
And Allie, thanks.
You know, it's not his greatest strength. He's got a lot of different things that he's good at, but Suggs will hit the three if you give it to him.
Outside Coulibaly. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Washington shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Good on both. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. 4-point game. Boozer misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him.
Shot's good by Sarr.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Banchero outside. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Out on his own on the break. Deflected.
That's the reach that makes Banchero such a hard defender to go up against. Hard to get over him.
Right wing. Here's Boozer. And the layup is good off the glass. Boozer's gotten his second bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
A nice shot by Lillard.
Dame with a strong finish at the rim. Boy, can he pack a punch.
Suggs surveys the D. Wagner outside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
He drops it from range. He's got 5.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Lillard with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. Here he goes. And he jams it home with authority.
Unselfishness from Lillard has no problem giving the ball up, especially when he's got a guy wide open.
Here's Suggs. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And it's Coulibaly missing. Orlando trailing here. Now here's Banchero. No made baskets yet. Now Suggs. Back to Banchero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another basket for Orlando.
Now that's impressive. Banchero showing you he can do damage from the mid-range too.
Lets it go from the wing. And the jumper is on the mark.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Here's Suggs. The kick out to Banchero. Wagner outside. Here's the pick. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. Wagner's got his second bucket of the night.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
59 seconds left in the first. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Black. 6 to shoot. Caldwell Pope with it. Martin picks him up. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
He takes it in. Smart outside. To the left side wing. Baseline try. It's hauled in by Isaac. Here's Black. Soft touch off the glass. And the Magic lead by 2.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Magic out.
Yo.
You winning games, bro?
No, I'm getting sold by 2K.
Have you won a game yet?
No.
Out in front. They're up by 2.
I should have won
Quarter
the game.
number 2 coming up.
Doesn't let me rebound. They throw me out of a block animation.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I can only make
well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already
or just green your shot,
nice
you know?
lead.
From 20 feet. You're supposed to. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
They're making all their rights.
Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way lower, in large part.
Bro traded LeBron James for Jaren Jackson.
Because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner. And when it comes to efficiency, Anthony's strongest suit is at the line.
Orlando leading. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season, for the first time in a long time, hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Ooh, not good there, Allie. Thank you. Knocked loose.
Bro, like, I don't understand it, bro. People get so many steals.
Here's Caldwell Pope.
The reason I'm losing is because of foul.
Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
16 free throws a
KCP
game.
is a guy who can pull up from 3 just as easily as take it to the cup. He's a tough cover in transition.
Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Washington with a rebound. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Martin outside. Throws it up high.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Isaac with it. No points so far. Pass to Bataze. Back to Caldwell-Pope. 4 on the clock. And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Some room here for Anthony. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
Down low. Here's Carrington. Anthony grabs the board. Orlando leading by 6. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second.
People are making very early layups.
On the wing, Caldwell-Pope. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to put one up here. Anthony misses. Wizards trail by 6. Pass to Sarr. Off the mark, and the drought continues. You know, Clark, something Kentavious Caldwell-Pope brings, that championship experience.
And every championship team has a guy like KCP, a guy who can make shots, who's always there, ultra reliable, plays both ends, doesn't step out of his role, and all he does is help you win championships. I love watching guys like that contribute in a meaningful way to championship teams. And he's a fun guy to watch because he does his job at a high level pretty much every night.
Shots good by Black.
I just love the ball movement.
Wizards trail by 12. Here's Lillard. Oh, great work by Lillard in the paint.
Hey, Lillard's not the biggest guy on the floor, but I tell you what, he plays with great passion and can do work inside.
Here's Black. He's got 7. From the arc. Sarr pulls it in. Lillard got a good look. Orlando with the rebound.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Here's Black. And there are the Magic with another bucket. Here's Carrington. No points yet. Pass to Sarr. Now here's Coulibaly. Clock at 6. Here's Carrington. 3-pointer. The shot, no good.
they've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. There's the three. Sarr pulls it in. Wizards trail by 12.
That dude's a big fan of yours, bro.
Caldwell Pope covering.
In your chat.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping.
Picked his
Tell you
nose.
what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Orlando. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Boozer. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
The pick and roll is all about creating options. I like the decision there on the pass by Suggs.
Oh, he is a Boozer, brother?
Yeah. He shoots. And he drops that one in. He's got 6.
Anything.
Magic leading by 10. Outside Johnson.
But like all the teams play the same.
That one goes. Count
They
it.
just pass the ball
The
and they just
assist numbers
somehow
certainly
just cut
stand
back
out.
on my defender.
They've
and
really
get by.
emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Go past it. You sold.
To the middle.
Had the lane.
Yeah, so he misses the dunk.
No, I'm talking about the first
Orlando
time.
grabs the miss.
I would have missed. The way
They
that
host the
games are
Hawks
going
after
today,
this one. And they'll
I've
be
been
right in the
missing
middle of a
18
5-game
layups.
homestand.
Bro, I don't
About
even
7
like
seconds
busting them.
separating the shot and game clocks. Wagner outside. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Bro, that's
And
a fast
stolen by
pump.
Suggs.
Like, I just can't get a foul.
Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's the
Go
floater.
get a tech, bro.
It's not going to go for him. And
I
so
don't even know if I have a foul this free throw. Actually, I do.
it's
Every
Orlando
other game, but it's
now
not
holding a
me.
12-point lead at
I just
quarter's
can't
end.
do that.
They just can't miss
Well,
right
they make you
now.
do some
Every shot they're
freaking
taking, you
360
assume is
dunk
going
into
in.
the rim. I just-
Time for a
I
quick
just
break,
go straight.
then back to the action. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. The Wizards trail by 12. Pass to Hayes.
Why is Jackson Hayes at the 3-point line?
6 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. Count it.
Bro, they gotta stop making me.
He's got
take that shot.
15.
That's a tough shot.
Orlando leading by 10. Here's Suggs. Drives to the hoop. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Tell you what, off the drive, Suggs vertical, really something to behold. Good luck trying to stop this guy when he comes at you like that.
Bro, like, I'm not missing that, bro.
And so Banchero will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Lillard outside.
Like, who's dribbling them?
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. It's both from the stripe. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. On the take. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
You know, on the drive, Suggs can be a bit unpredictable, which keeps him, I think, a step ahead of the defense. You don't want him knowing exactly what you're going to do.
Here's Lillard. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Lillard's gotten his third basket of the night. Magic leading by 10.
Not playing on high risk ever again in this league.
And here's Wagner. He's got 6. Suggs outside. 5 on the clock. From deep, Johnson.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Back to Coulibaly. Over Wagner. And it comes off the front of the rim. So it's Orlando now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, we're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see. And your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that.
No doubt, Allie. Thank you.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
Here's Wagner. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Banchero. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Got to be smarter and tougher than this defensively. You can't give Banchero deep positioning like there.
And the second free throw is good. The Wizards trail by 12. Smart outside. Shoots over Johnson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Martin outside. The 3. Boozer grabs the board.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Anthony outside. The shot. Can't nail the jumper.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's his first foul. Now here's Smart. Still no points. He got it.
He just bumps me and then it's still.
No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Give him 8 points now. Here's Black. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
On the wing, Isaac.
Hey, guys, imagine trying to stop that coming at you. 6'10", athletic, quick, strong. Isaac is a difficult matchup.
It's his first trip to the line.
And, you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Johnson for three. Rebound, Washington.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Three-pointer, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Fires for three. Connects from downtown. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Shot from the top of the key. Smart with the bucket. Smart's got his first 2 points of the night.
You rarely see Smart operate in the mid-range, but he just takes what the defense gives him on that possession.
Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here. 5 ticks left in the third quarter. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Orlando ahead. They lead by 8. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Magic leading by 18. Outside, Caldwell Pope. To the paint. There's the steal. Lets a floater go. Count it. Good.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Fires from deep. Kicks it out to Isaac. Pass to Black. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Fires in the triple. And the Magic lead by 19.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Gotta be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Missed it there. He's 4 for 9 now. Here's Orlando. Anthony outside. Here's Black. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And there's the call on Cody Martin. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Black. And it's blocked. Goes up at the stripe. Anthony grabs the board. Magic leading by 19. Back to Caldwell Pope. Releases. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
The 3 is up. Here's Hayes. Oh, a dunk and a foul. A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Cole Anthony. And Orlando has possession. It's stolen by Johnson. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Isaac. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Isaac. Knocks it loose.
Oh my goodness.
Just 5 on the clock. Anthony with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. They get it back. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Out to the right wing. And here's Anthony. Tries again. And
like, bro, that's not.
He lays it in. And the Magic lead by 20.
They're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
Hayes with a screen, with the drive, and finished off by Hayes.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Magic leading by 18.
He's really valuing every possession. That's just his first turnover of the game.
Cool Flag hasn't played since the
mental health.
Almost the first
Commissioner
quarter.
Silver has said it's the most
said almost the first quarter.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult.
Yeah, almost the first quarter. Who was just in last time I was watching?
The league is trying to help players
Second
out.
half, third quarter.
Probably like 2 minutes.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Anthony right side. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Misses the three. The Wizards trail by 18. Now Lillard. Lets the three fly. Anthony grabs the board.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Kicks it out to Isaac. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
The shot by Lillard, no good. Magic leading by 21. Knocked away. Here's Coulibaly. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
Got it.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this season.
Suggs outside. Over Lillard. Suggs, no good. The Wizards trail by 19.
Oh, rage baiting.
The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Orlando.
Moderate.
And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Free Dame.
Suggs with it. Wagner
Free
outside.
Dame. That boy got 9 points.
Shot from the wing. And that one comes up a bit short. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Wizards.
Not a low-risk player, you know.
Offensive rebound.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And Caro in the post. No luck on that one. Wizards trail by 17.
Bottom of the year undebatably.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Magic.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real
Hey,
team
Gary
effort.
Payton.
And with
Called
this
a
win,
foul.
they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
Joe.
52 seconds left in the final quarter.
Bro, that's
Boozer grabs the board. Van Carroll right side. That one no good. And it's Washington with the ball.
Fucking hate
15-point game. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Johnson. Suggs outside.
This isn't a home run, bro. I'm about to delete the game. Yeah, I'm about to delete the game. I just hit a perfect ball.
Shot clock at 6.
399 at the wall, bro.
Shoots over Sarr.
Had to have landed 399.
It's good on the putback. 12 seconds left to the fourth quarter.
Bro, my last game, I scored like 9 straight.
So no problem for Orlando.
Just for them to rob me.
They said he got Franz, Paulo, and Boozer.
Yeah.
It's kind of anything, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know, he was kind of like fake good, bro.
Boozer?
No, the dude I was playing against was kind of fake good.
7 of 47. Or 7 of 17. 7 of 47, and that's a Celtics stat, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, Pajemski, how many points you got, bro? Yeah, I hate him. She says she can't feel her face. Nice. I can't do this challenge in MLB, bro. You gotta score 10 runs in an inning.
Yeah, that one's hard.
It's annoying, bro. I'm hitting perfects right at people. I don't know. There's another perfect. I guess I got you in this cup, I swear that's all I need. Who is Kennedy?
Random.
Big as shit. He looks slow, extra slow.
Oh, he's slow.
No, be patient. Now I'm bad to call your mama. Oh yeah, be patient. Oh. Unbelievable. Oh, yes, sir. They sold. Yes, sir. An air. Yes, sir. I love this game. Yes, sir. Keep the picture, you know. Of course, they took him out. Come on, Alec Thomas. Get one in the outfield. There it is. Yes, sir. We're running. Oh my god, Evo, let's go. Alright, 7-5, no outs. Okay. We're making progress. We want to bunt one for a hit. I needed tonight. There it is. It's another run. Oh, yeah, that's a run. Okay. Okay, I'll take it out there. That's fine. Got 5 already. Need 5 more. I want to hit for ammo. Yeah, whatever. Of course.
You know it's good. You know it's good. You know it's good. You know it's good.
So who have you played so far? Okay, who did you almost beat? Timberwolves. Who? Oh. What? Bro had 8 3-pointers. That's nasty. He's dropped. Damn, he had 22? Did you trade for Reeves yet? 4 or 13. These people don't shoot in this league, bro. The guys shoot when I'm open. I don't know, or a foul, or a dunk. Yeah, you think so? But Giannis, that's not good. I'm about to put, when I play him, I'm about to put my center on him, bro. I don't even care. I'll put Nick Richards on him. Euro. You don't understand it? Yeah, go play him, bro. The scouting report. Who said he whooped him? Vallejo.
Bro, no, because last time he had, what's his name?
Jalen Johnson, that's who he likes.
He loves Jalen Johnson. But like, now that he doesn't have Trae Young, I can easily win this. Unless he's on his bench.
Better win. No. He traded, he's on the Clippers.
I'm not saying more body with the skis in a bit tough fit.
Better win, bro. Yo, how, bro? Oh yeah, this game's retarded. Okay, this game's so retarded.
And thanks for joining us on this Christmas Eve. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers.
He said cooking with Damo. Not gonna lie.
David Aldridge.
And they like get no meter and can't.
Handling the Eastern Conference, this DC crowd hoping to watch their Wizards
I like
come
that
out
court.
on top. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta. Last year, they were humiliated in their matchup, losing every game in 4 tries.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11
That's crazy. He got flushed.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year.
As soon as I go for a layup, I'm getting harassed and I get no foul.
Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Washington with the ball after the basket by Atlanta. From the high post, he drills it.
Poor design there defensively.
I wonder if Cooper Flag will be a playoff riser or dropper like Jason
That's
Tatum.
not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's
He's already put up 13 and 14. Jason Tatum numbers.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me,
like,
that's a
my players
complete
don't
lack
have to,
of
like,
communication
play
on
by
that side of the
themselves.
ball.
They gotta be next
These guys need to be
It's
talking
like playing
to
with
each other.
Jason.
Oh my God.
Those 5 Jays on the field. They gotta be next to him.
5
Jays on the. I really want Andrew Wiggins on my team, like badly.
Payton for 3. The rebound by
I
Carrington.
gotta look at my team because I don't know how I'm gonna
See
do
this
it.
guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
The thing, I can run Booker at point guard, Booker, Beal, Ryan Dunn, Keyshawn George, and then Richards. I think that's a good starting lineup.
Driving inside.
And then off the bench, I got one of my centers. Anything. One of my centers, I can run DiVincenzo. I kind of want to trade Grayson Allen, I'm not gonna lie.
I would trade for him, but I already have him. I don't really.
I want to trade Grayson Allen, but I'm too good with him.
Like, I just need like another forward.
Putting some
And I'll
real
be set,
power
'cause, like,
behind his
when
motion. Bane takes it straight to
Cooper
the
goes
rim.
comes off the goes to the bench.
Yeah,
I don't have like a true like forward. Like,
Any move he just did without Star.
2.5 minutes played so far. Can't nail the jumper. Johnson outside.
My problem is I want to play
Can't
DiVincenzo
tie it
with
up as that one misses.
Booker, with DiVincenzo at shooting guard, but then I don't have a backup point guard.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that.
I need a bum point guard.
And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something
Hey,
extra on that.
bro.
I'm literally watching this do the same
Again
thing
with
with
the
Dame.
bucket.
Rich
And a
O'Neal's
nice
not bad.
job here
but
early
he's too small.
of establishing an inside presence.
6'7".
Yes, that goes in.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
What else I got?
We know Doris at one point the
I gotta look
Wizards
at my
had one of the most
rotation.
unique pairings.
I do need a. I just need like a. Cause I don't like Malcolm Brogdon.
1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time,
That's
they
any
were the
shot to be
tallest and
green.
shortest players in NBA history,
It's Dame
with
Lillard, bro.
28 inches
The year before
between
he
them.
retired.
Incredible.
Here's Okongwu. Following the score by Damian Lillard.
He's not. He's getting
And
a
a
ring.
look for Bane.
Bro said he
Gets it to
doesn't
go.
have
That's
to
why you should
resign
trade
either.
him to me, bro. You should trade him to me, bro.
He's gonna have to die here.
And he
I'm
just
gonna get him a
lights it
ring.
up from downtown.
Then he
Bane's
can
so
retire in
dangerous
peace.
from out there.
To the right side. And a wide open look for Shaw.
Can he
No good
shoot?
on the three. The Hawks trail
Yeah,
by
with this
4.
3-point.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now
not horrible.
to send it
It's
over to
pretty good.
David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Brian Keefe.
I
Shared
get a
a few
triple
moments
here.
with me.
Yeah, I do get a
Desmond
triple
Bane
here.
was the
Okay.
topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard game plan for, but they'll do their best
Hey, who
to
got
let him
Chris
get in
Dunn?
rhythm. They will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Oh, he took him from you? I thought you extended him.
Lillard missing.
Well, the defense flat out offered
Oh, I'm
couldn't
thinking
punish
Chris
them for
Middleton.
their mistake.
No, I didn't.
You still have?
Decision there to heave the
Nah,
ball
I
so
mean,
far
like,
down
he
the
went-
court.
he went like
I mean, there's
18 million.
plenty of better places to
I
go
would
with.
give him 18 million.
There's your
That one
forward, bro.
clearly a
Right
foul.
there.
Gets the
Chris
whistle and 2
Middleton.
shots coming up.
Did he
Washington
foul?
shooting their
A
first free
shooting
throws of the
foul?
game.
Is that what that said?
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago,
Were you shooting?
80% as a unit, that's something you'll be
I
happy
thought
with.
you were passing it.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Dunn. Left side, Jones. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Wizards lead by 3.
Yes.
Bro, get out the way.
Outside for Martin.
All right. Come on.
6 to shoot. Over to
It
the
looks
lane.
like him.
It's
Like,
stolen
why
by
do you have to
Jones.
move so much?
And here's the
I
fast
just
break.
I can tell my players to
Let's it
don't
go
move,
from
bro.
11. Here's Reddish.
Is she wearing 22 or 25?
Atlanta again missing.
I don't want to be
1:44
tied.
left here in the first quarter.
Like, bro, why is he
Rebound,
open
Atlanta.
from the corner, bro?
Done outside. Outside, Jones shoots the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from
It's
Dunn.
his AI is played. That's another thing.
And this game is
I
tied
swear they
up now.
switched to zone and they switched to man so quick.
Kai does that.
Off with the layup. It's tipped.
If he sees a mismatch, like I try and get a mismatch, he switches it. Bro, I hate this fucking game. If he gets a mismatch, or I get a mismatch on somebody,
on that pass
like a point guard switches on to center or something, he just puts it at the zone, and he's an idiot because then I just kick it to one of my shooters.
Now, here's Dunn.
Every time he does that. He left Grayson Allen open like 3 times last game when he's doing that. Him and DiVincenzo.
Fires the 3. Up again. Controls
That's a great
the rebound,
contest
puts
by
it
the
back
big.
up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call
Good.
in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Driving the lane.
Bro,
and it's tonight.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Stolen by Smart. We've got a
What
9-second
that?
difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it out to Johnson. From downtown. Off to a good start. He gets his first shot attempt. The Hawks trailing.
Either him or Bob.
Here's Dunn. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Please be home run. It's a foul. It's a foul. What?
Outside, Jones.
No.
Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. The shot, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Oh shit, I was about to say, why did you shoot that?
Buckets as we end the first quarter. Wizards lead by 1. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Wizards.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo.
And
it's
God,
working
go
for
miss some
them.
layups
Great
again.
job
This game's so
scoring.
stupid.
Hey, that's crazy.
Bro,
That was a crazy missed layup.
So far as getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
I have layups on rope that low risk.
Dunn outside. Outside, Jones. Back to Dunn.
Drop. Yes.
And it's blocked.
That's not a foul?
They retain
Oh, there
possession.
goes the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
That's a good foul, bro.
Shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
That was a great foul.
In the
Shot
arena
it very late.
tonight. He's the last
Oh, would you
guy
rather
expected
foul
to miss the mark
anything?
by that.
You made that. Would you rather foul that guy or the point guard?
And eventually, every player GA has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Bro,
It
better
Kevin.
contact
Hopefully,
than that.
by that point, it's less
Oh my
about
God. It's
financial
every time.
security
Why- I used to
and
say
more about
that.
prolonging the inevitable.
It's
Simply
called pick and roll, and
filling up the
nobody
game.
wants to like
He's
space
with
out.
it, and it's Reddish picking him up. He lobs up the
Oh
alley
my
pass.
goodness, he's trying that.
And Reddish with the slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys.
All right, I'll be right back.
Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. It's Martin on the wing. Back to Smart. Lock at 6. The tray. Reddish grabs the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Johnson in the corner. Outside, Martin. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. From the arc. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Atlanta leading by 4. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Lillard from outside. Unable to get that one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the Hawks making a change here.
Number 4.
The Hawks leading. Here's Bufkin. Outside, Bane hits the 3-point bomb. Bane's got 10 points.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And it's Rizachet with the rebound.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And Rizachet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Johnson, a wide open look. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
That's a 2 from Lillard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
And the Hawks making a change here.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Here's Bufkin. Kicks it out to Johnson. Rebound by the Wizards.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Wide open. Count that one. Bassey's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Washington.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Payton for 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Lillard. Bufkin with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Rizachet. And a missed layup. Wizards trailed by 12. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He has 7.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Right side Bane. .109 left here in the second. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson double team. The rebound by Carrington.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Drives to the hoop. And Desmond
why
Bain
is it so
pulls it
delayed,
down.
bro?
Poke loose. Fast break, here they come.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And we've seen more of this lately from Bain, continuing to blossom and improve as a scorer.
Lots of room. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. Pass to Rizachet. Back to Johnson. Fires the three. And we finished one half of basketball. It's Atlanta. They're up by 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Wizards trail by 9. Pass to Hayes. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul.
Desmond Bain.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
On defense, Atlanta. And he lobs it toward the rim. And Hayes throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Rizachet. There's the drive. And the dunk by Rizachet.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And here's Johnson outside. It's rebounded by Hayes. Wizards trail by 9. Martin for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Martin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
And the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Count it. He has 5.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Pass to Johnson. On the wing, Bain. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Washington, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Both teams deciding to change it up. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Hawks leading by 7. Here's Bufkin. He has 6. Out left to the wing. Driving to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
you know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And here are the Wizards now. They host the 76ers after this game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Connects from three-point range.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. He takes it in, uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Clearly a foul.
The Hawks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. He hits one, then this is the 2nd attempt from the free throw line. Wizards trailed by 11. Lillard with no one around. It's good from long range. Lillard's got 11.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Jones from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Wizards have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
For the Wizards.
The first one falls. And the Hawks making a change here. He doesn't get the second one. The Hawks leading by 7. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Buffkin. 10 points for him. Outside for Smart. From outside, off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And that...
Oh my God. Bro, he just drives and gets out every time.
There'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Pass to Melton. Here's Bassett. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. The Hawks leading by 7. Here's Buffkin. Shoots over Melton. Buffkin, no good. So it's the Wizards now. Johnson outside. And he lays it straight in. Johnson's got 7.
And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively.
Martin with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Here's Melton. A 3-pointer off the mark. Knocked away. .146 left to play in the third. Pass to Buffkin. Shot clock at 5. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Melton with the steal. Kicks it out to Johnson. Outside, Martin. Here's Bassett. Outside, Martin. Now Johnson. Goes up at the stripe. No good. Shot missing. Got got a piece of it.
Win the game, bro.
Milton with the ball.
Win the game. You got it.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
How about some trading?
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Washington.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
The Wizards have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. Both good from the line that time.
I'm so bad right now.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. Jones for 3. Bassey pulls it in.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
On the wing, Milton. Johnson outside. Pass to Bassey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Martin. The Wizards with another miss.
I don't like how this team's playing that, bro.
Here's Melton. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. The kick out to Bain. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets.
59.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dunn.
Bro, you gotta be kidding me, bro.
Right side Payne. The shot, no good. Washington trailing. Pass to Hayes.
Hey, bro. You're down by 2 points.
Inside. To tie it up. And the layup is good.
All you gotta do is just keep it close until you get your starters back in.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create.
Look at you swinging at.
And then able to knock it
Oh
down.
my God.
Here's Dunn. A three-pointer, no good. They can retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
Bro, we're not missing
to
free
Hayes.
throws like this.
Nice ball movement by Washington.
Oh my God, Jack
And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now, here's Reddish. Covered by Martin. And good that time.
Who is that? Is that Cam Reddish?
6 points for Cam Reddish.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine.
You know what that looks like, bro? That looks like Marcus Smart.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Marcus Smart just out there getting cardio in, huh?
Here he goes. And he gets it to go. Smart's got his first 2 points of the night.
And this is where Marcus Smart has gotten so much better at reading the defense. He sees an open lane, and he attacks it.
I don't know what's Caleb Martin's brother is.
Payne for
Good
3.
defense. Got the rebound.
Here's O'Connell.
That's a good foul.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
So Wizards will fall that time for him.
This is like when the Pistons got their first win last year. After the 20-game streak.
Giving up 2 points.
No, to the basket.
Hayes throws it
That
down.
Lonzo Ball. Hey, yo. Hey, bro. He was not doing that
He
for me.
gets up. I mean, he gets up. That free throw good from Hayes.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Stolen. Johnson left side. Off target with his 3. Hawks trail by 5. Here's Buffkin. Doesn't go that time. And it's Washington's ball. Pass to O'Connell. That shot off. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Outside for Martin. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Heard about the week for Jackson Hayes. He's had like an 8-0 personal run. Actually 11.
Hayes no good on the free throw. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Buffkin with the bucket.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a core first half
bro,
in your
Cooper
rear
Flash
view
take
and
over.
now make an impact.
No, we don't need him right now.
Here's Koulibaly.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook.
Might have to just like give it up and come back tomorrow, you know.
Build up a lead, and here we
I can't do this thing. I've probably tried like 50 times.
Yeah, easy call.
First free throw is good. And the Wizards making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And the Wizards getting another bucket.
That's a tough shot.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Here's Buffkin. Johnson down low. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Johnson the screen. Now Reza Shea. Over Koulibaly. And Johnson is right there. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
To the paint. Back to Lillard.
We're going to post work with Cooper Flash. What are you, Dame time?
I did not want to shoot that.
The Hawks trail by 5. Buffkin with the bucket.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Number 20.
On defense, the Hawks.
Desmond Bain.
Here is Lillard. Pass to Carrington. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. That bucket in no time at all.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Lillard scanning the floor. Great touch on the 16-footer. And the Wizards lead by 4.
Proof positive that Lillard is working. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
4 points.
1:22 left to play here in the fourth.
All right, Jason Tatum.
Rebound.
There's no way. Weak as anything. He has so much separation.
Payton for 3.
That's not Ew. He made that?
And made
oh, that's a tough shot.
Bucket there from Bain.
.55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Saul. Shoots from the corner.
Uh-oh. Oh, God. Good rebound.
Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
You should have held it. You should have held it.
To O'Connell. And here we go.
He's still a steep.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Hey, bro. You know what time it is, right?
Lillard outside.
That's a bad shot.
Fades and shoots.
Come on, man. It's a white. Who cares?
That's a bad shot. You did not win. You about to hit a 3 and 1. Bro found like the thunder.
You love guys who relish
Foul him. Foul him.
To the middle. Yes.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to.
How you waste all that time? Just go for a dunk.
Smallest fives in the NBA.
Go back to good.
Only foul intentional. They're going to have to do that now
deal.
again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul him on that occasion to stop.
He called a timeout. He called it. Why he called a timeout?
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what are their best options now?
And you need a foul here to try and extend the game. Best case is the inbound pass goes.
Why would he call a timeout? He doesn't.
No,
He just sold.
It ends up.
He just sold.
And timeout is called
He
by
has no
Quinn
timeout.
Snyder. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake.
It's over, bro. He has no
Given the
timeout.
scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
The game is over,
Only
brother.
one choice here, guys, and that's the foul. Not enough time left to allow the offense to kill the
fact that they dragged him back.
Oh God! Oh God!
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And so it's 1.
That's a good win, bro.
A great win. Jackson Hayes was 5 for 5. He really carried us back to the.
He had like a 8-0 run by himself.
Let's see what his plus minus was. His plus minus was only 4. I felt like he did more than that.
Look at the fourth quarter.
It was a plus 8.
In the fourth quarter?
He scored all 9 points.
That's a lot.
Well, he scored 9 points that quarter. He didn't even play the first quarter. In 4 minutes, he got 9
Man,
points.
free Jackson Hayes, bro.
He might.
He wasn't reaching his potential in Phoenix.
Yeah, he might start over I can't speak. I'm gonna say bad thing.
First said you're hacking. Imagine saying that you're hacking.
Who's hacking?
He said you were hacking, bro. Said somebody hacking. We know you can't shoot.
Bro, look at the fourth quarter, bro.
That
Look
shit
at all
broke.
the people who took the shots, bro. Oh, I messed the chart on. Let me go to points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 6 people took a shot in the fourth quarter. But I was
Ball
efficient
hog.
though. Let's see what I was.
That's the rock, you know.
I was shooting 61% in the fourth.
That's the rock. Oh, he's like, but no. First told me to run it against you. Shut up, bro. Go to sleep, old head.
But like the game was cheating me so much, bro. They really tried to.
How many free throws you have that game?
I finally had more free throws than my opponent. I mean, I wouldn't have had if it wasn't for the end of the game. But still, I'm telling you, bro. He took a 13-point lead.
He choked a 13-point lead.
Yeah, he looks like the Knicks.
Bro, I turned it off for 1 game or for 1 second, and he had a 13-point lead.
Yeah. I think that was in the second quarter, I think. It was. I know it was when I had my mention though. It's like I couldn't do absolutely nothing with them. Let me see. I can't see it. Yeah, it was the second quarter. I couldn't make a shot.
Look at this fucking.
You said what?
Said I hate this fucking game, man.
I think you said something else.
What do you think I said, bro?
I don't even know.
You don't even know. You're just chatting, bro. Stop chatting.
I think I said that game.